New cell phone video of the deadly ICE shooting in Minneapolis. The video taken by the ICE agent who pulled the trigger. The video shows what played out in the moments before the shooting, the interaction between that mother of three in that SUV, Renee Good, and ICE agent Jonathan Ross.
January 7th, 2026, 9:30 a.m., South Minneapolis. A mother drops her 6-year-old at school. Minutes later, she's fatally shot by a federal agent. 3 gunshots, 399 milliseconds apart. The federal government calls it self-defense. Local officials dispute that.
That's f***ing ridiculous! You don't protect people!
Multiple videos exist. The interpretations couldn't be more different. This investigation is based on publicly released video footage, witness recordings, court filings, and reporting from ABC News, CNN, Reuters, and NPR News. This video does not determine guilt or innocence. That belongs to the courts. Who was Renee Good? Renee Good, 37 years old, poet, writer, mother of 3 children. That morning in South Minneapolis, tensions were high. For 6 weeks, over 2,000 federal agents had been deployed in Operation Metro Surge, described as the largest immigration enforcement operation in American history. According to Attorney General Keith Ellison, Good was there as a legal observer, watching to ensure her immigrant neighbor's safety. Then the shooting occurred. What the videos show. The contact. ICE vehicles arrive on Portland Avenue. Agents in tactical gear approach Good's stopped Honda Pilot. Her partner stands behind the vehicle, appearing to question an agent. Community members begin calling out. The video evidence. Multiple cameras capture what happens next, including footage from ICE agent Jonathan Ross himself, later obtained by ABC News. In Ross's video, according to ABC News, Good is heard saying, "That's fine, dude, I'm not mad at you." Another agent approaches. Audio captures, "Get out of the car, get out of the fucking car." Disputed commands. Witness Caitlin Cowanson told NPR News that agents appeared to give Good conflicting orders, one saying to drive away, another to get out.
I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead. Out the car.
Federal authorities have not addressed this allegation. Good's vehicle begins moving. An agent is positioned at the front left. The shooting, 399 milliseconds. ABC News analyzed the video metadata. According to their examination, Good's steering wheel appears to turn right. An agent draws his weapon. First shot. 399 milliseconds later, second shot. 299 milliseconds later, third shot. 3 shots in less than 1 second. Medical reports indicate Good sustained gunshot wounds to the head that proved fatal. Aftermath. Good's Honda crashes into a parked car. In CNN video, a man identifying as a physician asks to check her pulse. An agent responds, "We have our own medics."
Check a pulse.
No! Back up! Now!
I'm a physician.
Hey, listen, we understand. We got EMS coming, and I get it. Just give us a second.
Minneapolis firefighters remove Good. She's transported to Hennepin County Medical Center, where she dies. 2 completely different stories. Federal position. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem characterized Good's actions as weaponizing her vehicle and called it an act of domestic terrorism. President Trump stated Good ran over the ICE officer. Federal officials maintain Agent Ross followed training and acted in self-defense. Minnesota position. Mayor Jacob Frey reviewed the footage and publicly disputed the federal characterization, calling on ICE to leave Minneapolis. He characterized it as an agent recklessly using power that resulted in somebody dying. Minneapolis police. There is nothing to indicate this woman was the target of any law enforcement investigation. Attorney Ellison. Good was a compassionate neighbor trying to be a legal observer. The video analysis. As with all video evidence, perspective, angle, and resolution can affect interpretation of events. According to ABC News, video appears to show Good's wheels turning right away from the agent's position. Available footage shows the agent appearing to remain upright. Local officials cite this as contradicting federal claims. Federal authorities maintain their position that the agent faced imminent danger. The fallout. Immediate response. Hundreds of protesters gathered within hours, over 1,000 demonstrated by Friday. A GoFundMe for Good's children raised over $1.5 million. A separate fund supporting the officer raised $375,000. Investigation war. The FBI assumed primary authority, limiting Minnesota's involvement. Governor Walz said Minnesota has been taken out of the investigation. County Attorney Moriarty requested the public send evidence to her office, conducting a parallel investigation. Legal action. January 12, Minnesota filed a federal lawsuit to halt Operation Metro Surge, alleging constitutional violations, political targeting, and excessive force. President Trump responded promising a reckoning in retribution in Minnesota. DHS announced 1,000 additional agents deploying to Minneapolis. The key questions. Was deadly force justified? Federal authorities say yes, imminent threat. Local officials say video evidence doesn't support this. Were commands confusing? Witness alleges conflicting orders. Federal authorities haven't addressed this. What was the threat level? Video shows wheels turning right away from the agent. Agent appears upright throughout. Federal government maintain he was in danger. What was Good's intent? Was she fleeing, confused, scared? She cannot testify. The central question, was Agent Ross in immediate, life-threatening danger that legally justified deadly force? That determines everything. FBI investigation continues, federal lawsuit pending, daily protests ongoing, Operation Metro Surge expanding. Agent Jonathan Ross is on administrative leave, no charges filed. Federal officials assert immunity. Minnesota officials dispute this. 3 children lost their mother. 399 milliseconds between the first and second shots. Federal authorities call it justified self-defense. Minnesota officials call it unjustified killing. Multiple videos exist, precise timelines documented, witness statements recorded, yet fundamental disagreement remains about what those 399 milliseconds represent under law. The courts will decide.